another video. Today, we are going to have our tutorial today within the song Praise You in the Storm by Casting Crowns. Without further ado, let's start our tutorial for this month. Okay, our introduction will start with an E minor, which is the original key of the song, and then G, A minor, C diminished, okay, let's repeat that, E minor, G, that is our introduction verse. So make sure you are not confused on the lyrics because Casting Crowns tends to shorten some words. That is why you might be confused. Like, I was sure by now, like E minor. I was sure by now, God, God, you would have reached down. So this is the this is quite a challenging song actually because you have no clue on where are you going to put the chord. That is, you have to play you have to play along with the song, especially when you're playing live. But I suggest you have an idea by playing one chord at one phrase like this. I was sure by now God would have reached down. So you will just play the chord in one phrase. Unlike in the second verse, you could you could play the next chord when you hear the I. I remember when I stumbled by the wind. So this is my hint for you. You could play the chord once you hear the word I or it is the end of the phrase. Admittedly, this is quite a challenging song to teach because there is no context, there's no lyrics, there's no clue on where are you going to play the chord. But you have to play with it. I suggest that you could put the next chord on the next phrase or when there is a repetitive word. Like I remember when I stumbled by the wind. So, and here we go again. And wipe our tears away. Step in the save the day. So, in this next part, so there's a clear indication on when is the next phrase by seeing the comma. You will play the next chord on the next phrase and wipe our tears away. Step in the save the day. So that is how I approach this song. There's the lyrics sometimes tends to, well, not different but differentiate, but it tends to be shorter. They Casting Crowns tends to make the word short, like instead of I will, they will just say I'll. I with double L. So that is their signature. And that's it. Okay. And this is similar. And once again, I say amen and it's still raining. It's similar. How come I carry on if I can't find new? So, you will just have to play with it. Kailangan nyo siyang laruin. Like I said, but I suggest you have to play a new chord every time a new phrase is coming. Refrain. Okay, this is quite very easy. And as the thunder roll, A minor. Literally, I barely hear You whisper through the rain. E minor. I'm with you. Let's repeat that. But as but A minor, but as your mercy falls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain and takes away. So the refrain, unlike the verse, is very easy. So you will just follow this guide. So A minor, but as a thunder rolls, I barely hear. Ayun na yan, you whisper in the rain. It's similar. I raise my hands and praise the God who gives. So there is context clues. You will play the E minor when you hear the whisper, and you will play the E minor when you hear the word praise. So it's very easy. I'm with you and takes away. So just the D major. It's very easy. Chorus. Very similar. I mean, you can play it. You can play it this. Wait. You can play it by word. So I'll praise you in this storm. So see, you play the word E minor in the word praise, and I praise you in this storm. You will play the C major when you hear the word storm. Okay, let's repeat that. I'll praise you in this storm, and I will lift my hands. So you will play the hands, the G major when you hear the word hands. Let's repeat that. I'll praise you in this storm, and I will lift my hands. That's it. You are who you are, no matter where I am. So let's see. So you will play the D major when you hear the word who. For you are who you are. Or for you are who you are. Or you could play it the D major on R. For you are who you are, no matter where I am. So you will play the E minor when you hear the word am. No matter where I am. For you are who you are, no matter where I am. And that's it. I mean, it's very similar with the first phrase. That's it. I mean, that's it. That's for tutorial though. That's how simple it is. But then let's let's spice up a bit. So in reality, this is not really something that you will play in the church. I mean, it's more of a performance piece rather than a worship song. I don't know why. Oh, I know, because it is not really worshiping in nature. It is really more of these Psalms by David about when he is on a hardship. You don't hear normally the hardship parts of the Psalm. There's a lot. Psalm 3, the second book of Psalms really has a lot of these hardships of David. A lot of people is not really comfortable on using it as a worship song. So, Praise You in this Storm is really a similar thing. I mean, it is not really something that you put on to a church performance. So that is why I cannot give you any tips, because it is not. I also don't recommend it. I also don't commend it as well. It is because it really doesn't exalt. It is not really for exalting God. Although it is part of our journey as a Christian that we will have hard times, yes, but it is not really the for the sole purpose of worship. The song was not meant for worship. That is it. I won't suggest it to a church worship settings, but you can. Okay, I mean, you have your decision, but I won't suggest it. That but that is all about it. That is all about for a tutorial. Thank you and God bless.